So a client wants to know, how can I use a self-directed IRA to invest in real estate tax-free?
So this is a strategy you'll see promoted a lot amongst real estate guru types, and it works. So basically, if you have money in a self-directed IRA, then you can direct it. You can make your own choices. So IRAs have very few limits or things that are not allowed. Basically, it's collectibles. So you can't invest in artwork, you can't invest in rugs, stuff like that. There's a list on the IRS website, which is fairly short. There's like 10 things on it. Everything else is allowed, okay? So the way people do it for real estate is that they will have, or I'll say the best way to do it, they will have an LLC that is owned 100% by the IRA. And the reason to do it this way is because if you try to buy a property just in the IRA's name, the closing attorneys and the title companies, they freak out. But if you have an LLC, they understand how that works and it's fine. And it's just a disregarded entity for tax purposes, so there's no extra anything when it comes to the tax filings. Now, if your asset base is above a certain amount, you have to file Form 5500. So some people are not aware of that, but typically your IRA administrator will take care of that for you. It's part of their. So IRA owns an LLC. LLC opens a bank account. IRA funds the bank account, and then it goes out and buys real estate and does whatever it does. Here's the thing you got to keep in mind for IRAs is that, and any kind of retirement plan, is that you cannot self-deal. Okay, meaning you cannot benefit. You can't put your brother-in-law in there. You can't put your parents. You can't put your kids. So you can't accrue any personal benefit from the investment. It has to be pure arm's length third-party transaction. So if you're gonna, I've seen people do flips in an IRA, which is fine. There's no self-benefit portion there. But if you're doing a rental property where you're holding the property long-term and renting it out, you just got to make sure that you are not getting any personal benefit from it. So if you just put it on the open market, random person rents it from you, great, no problem. If your brother-in-law says, hey, you have this house, can I stay there? Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Now, there is this other thing that's related to this, and you'll see this promoted under different names called like Rob's setups and things like that, where basically the IRA owns the LLC or any kind of, it could be corporation also, either way. And then the LLC is doing something, and then the LLC hires you as an employee. And the guys who promote this say if you follow certain guidelines, you can avoid the self-dealing issues and this kind of stuff. It just makes me super uncomfortable, to be honest, just because that line is so blurry. If you see that, just be very cautious. Make sure every I is getting dotted and every T is getting crossed, because if you are found in violation of those rules, the penalties are significant. So again, if you have money in a retirement account, self-directed, not self-directed, whatever, do not self-deal. That's the takeaway here. But as long as you don't self-deal, you can buy and sell almost anything, including real estate.
So no self-dealing, guys.
Yeah, that's if there's one thing to take away from that is the thing.
Okay, awesome, awesome. It looks like we have a small business question.